So construction 17 is for the incenter and incircle of a triangle. So an incircle is the circle inside the triangle. It hits each of the walls of the triangle, or each side of the triangle there, exactly once. Okay, so actually you could think about each of the sides of the triangle being tangent to the circle. Okay, so how we're going to do this, it's hitting each side exactly once. Okay, so if it hits the sides, that we get that by bisecting the angles. Okay, when we bisect the angles, we're getting the center of that circle, which is the incenter. Okay, so the center of the circle inside the triangle is called the incenter. Okay, so we want to do one nice incircle. So to do that, it's hitting each wall of the triangle exactly once. Okay, so if it's hitting each wall, then we get that by bisecting the angles. Okay, so bisecting your angles was construction 1. Now, a few things here. Okay, I want my construction to be big enough that it's accurate. Okay, so I want it to be big enough that it's accurate. If I do it too small, it won't be accurate. But at the same time, I also don't want to do it too big, because there's going to be a few different constructions going on this page. Okay, so I think that's right. Okay, so that is that angle bisected, and now I have to do another angle bisector. Okay, so that's where I'm saying, even though you want them to be big enough that they're accurate, don't do them too big either. Okay, choose another one of the angles. Okay, let's say I choose the angle at B. Okay, so again, I'm going to bisect that angle. Okay, so I'm drawing an arc. So this is construction 1, bisecting your angle from each of the intersection points with the sides. I'm going to draw 2 more arcs. Okay, and that there point is a bisector of angle B, and so are all the points going through here. Okay, so where these two lines intersect is what I am looking at as the incenter. Okay, so a circle from this point here is my incircle. Okay, so it's going to be the circle exactly inside. Now, if I wanted to be more confident on that, okay, I could absolutely get my compass and do one more bisector of an angle, and I could bisect my last angle here. Okay, if I just wanted to be super confident, if I had time. Okay, so it is a timing thing here as well. Okay, so let's see how we get on with this. That pencil's a little bit loose. There we go. Okay, so you can see here when I draw my third angle, I'm going to double check that actual bisector there, because that doesn't really look right, does it? That doesn't look like it will bisect A, so I'm just going to double check that one. If you're unsure of your bisectors, your angle bisectors, grab your protractor and see which one is off. Okay, or what I'm about to do now is I'm just about to check, are these arcs the same size? Okay, so there's that one there, and then I'm just checking that the compass didn't change size between these. Oh, it looks like it did there. So there we go. Okay, so it's still off. Okay, so you won't get something exact here, so it is kind of a way if you want to be, well, hopefully I'll get something exact. Okay, so this is what I said was the intersection point. This is now another one between A and B, and this is the intersection point between A and C. Okay, so one of those is off, because it should be one of those, or 2 of them, or 3 of them could be off. Okay, so I might need to check my bisectors. Because I'm so unsure and I'm short on time, okay, I'm just going to kind of draw a point in the middle here and hope for the best. Okay, Now we said that each of these lines was going to be a tangent to the circle because it was hitting it exactly once. Okay, so that means that they hit against the right angle at a 90 degree. So I'm just going to draw a radius of my circle so that I know that I'm setting my compass to the right size. Okay, so there's a radius of my circle. It's bringing down to this point here. Okay, so grab your compass. Okay, set the width of your compass to the correct width for your circle there. So there's the radius. So between here and here. Okay, a little cheat before you start. Just have a little check, is that going to hit each of the sides exactly once? It seems a little bit big. Okay, so before I really put the needle into the page too much, okay, I'm going to try one of these side points just to see would it work a little bit better. It makes the circle a little bit smaller and then it doesn't hit that wall there. Okay, so the problem with this is if you do it like this, okay, your examiner can lift up your paper and see how many holes you have in the middle. One sec, Dad. So if you turn that way, okay, there you go. That's what I found as the incentre, and then there's my incircle constructed. Okay, so I just used that point there, but really I should have chosen one. I should have went back on them and made sure they were more accurate.